It's been a very controlled pullback. This resistance has produced some nice results for us this morning, looking for a test backwards. We did not get the 82 yet that I'd hoped would get. Much harder to get the last point. That's the goal line, you know, trying to get your T1 is 82 and a quarter today. And you know, anytime you get within a point of it, you got to be very careful about that last point. Sometimes 1 point's going to cost you 5 or 6 or more. So with lunch coming, you know, my suggestion, anybody that's had a good morning, make sure you get paid. And we've done what we set out to do, which was come back and try to test some support. And so far, by being able to short the overnight high zone and come back, we've had a nice morning playing south side. What you don't want to do is wind up giving it all back just by being stubborn. And we know in corrected markets, you get the punch in the face a lot, just the way the market behaves. So currently, this magnet right here, 86.75, 87, tells us that probably buyers are going to be using 81, 82 to try and hit a bounce. And how far it goes, who knows. But we should get a lunch contra, and then if we get a stall, we'll get maybe one more short today. 78 is actually T2 today. This circle of confluence is here, just like this one yesterday. This happens a lot in the business. And don't forget, as we sink lower, the moving averages get lower, so they get easier to step over. I would not overtrade at this time. And certainly anybody's had a good morning, make sure you get paid. At 10 point is always the hardest. So traders that are thinking, okay, we can get 92 without, you know, any trouble. And that's usually when Charlie's trying to, you know, short the lows, trying to get there. Turtle traders, you can see how very little time so far has been spent under 85. Yeah, it's typical. And still, I think we can hit bounces, but I think we need to assume, we said today, assume the boards are going to try to defend the 82 to 85 zone. So far, that's been true. And I'm happy to say that at least we made something out of it, you know, trying to play for that test. And now you want to be conservative. We're still, you know, just under 1 million. NQ has certainly, you know, been a good representation of the market. And I would have to say that, you know, for now, until we take out that 92, that's resistance. By the end of the day, the boys will want to take that out if they can. And it seems to have been a very controlled environment. I said today we may get something like that. Yesterday was pretty wild, and then today maybe just more settle into it. And think inside day before we started thinking, you know, outside runs.